I think libel laws usually are domestic cases. So this is new territory, and so I cannot say.
La última pregunta.
Sí, a mí me gustaría, si pudiera incidir un poco más sobre los contenidos de OhmyNews, sobre las noticias que envían los reporteros y qué alejadas están esas noticias, o sea, la información que ofrece su medio de la prensa o de los medios de comunicación tradicionales, porque puede ser, se dice muchas veces que lo que ofrecen los medios de comunicación está muy alejado de lo que realmente interesa al lector, y como ustedes tienen ese feedback entre el lector y el redactor, quisiera saber que me informara un poco más sobre los temas que más interesan.
Yeah, I guess I don't have an internet access here, but I was going to try to show you one of our stories that we published to give you an idea. We publish all sorts of articles. Let me give you one example because it's fresh in my mind. I just worked on this story, for example. One story that we ran a couple of months ago, and actually it relates to another story that we wrote over a year ago, was about public architecture. For example, this was a story that occurred in Japan, which we ran on OhmyNews Japan, and then we also translated into English. And that story was written by just a citizen who noticed in Tokyo that the public benches had been replaced. But they had been replaced by benches where you actually couldn't sit down, or you couldn't sit down very comfortably. And she realized that these benches were a way of preventing, obviously, homeless people from sleeping on them. And so what she did was she brought her digital camera. Oh, the other thing that I should mention about the conditions for the OhmyNews project in Korea is that everyone in Korea has a mobile phone, and every mobile phone in Korea also has a camera. So essentially, every citizen in Korea has at their disposal a device to record not only pictures but often video as well. So when an accident or any kind of event, unusual or extraordinary event occurs, there are many witnesses that can actually document that event as it's taking place. So we get many stories like that, which wasn't possible in the past, where in the past when an accident or an event occurred, it happened. The mainstream media would have to send out reporters after it happened and interview witnesses, etc., etc. In this way, we get direct reporting of events. That's one type of story. Let me go back now to what I was talking about earlier, the public benches story. So this citizen reporter in Tokyo just took her camera, her digital camera, and photographed all these various types of benches, which were designed in a way that they looked quite striking visually, but practically just served the purpose of preventing people from sitting there. And as a result of that story, we got a lot of submissions from other areas in the world where this is occurring. For example, in the Paris metro, we got a story from a French writer about how they've replaced the public seating on the platforms of the metro, so that it becomes impossible to lie down now on those benches. The seats fold up, or they're at a very strange angle, or they're just constructed now so that people can't actually sit there very comfortably for very long. And this is the kind of story that the people that use the metro, the citizens, or that go to those parks will notice first. And so I thought that was a very striking example of a story. And then we get everything else. We get film reviews, book reviews. We get life stories, and
scandals.
Sex scandals, yes, those are obviously very popular.
Gossip.
And gossip. Well, it depends what you mean by gossip.
Celebrity.
Celebrity gossip. Yes, to some degree.
Religion.
Faith and religion. Sometimes. Everything. We get everything. And the kind of scandals that get exposed are the ones that really get the most attention, but those really aren't the majority of our stories. Another example would be of unjust firings at schools. That often occurs. For example, a lot of the schools in Korea are ruled by kind of arbitrary authorities, and teachers are often, fired for, no legitimate reasons, and so a lot of those stories come out as well. But we get everything, as I said.